What's up, IHOP? Let's open this pit up. Oh, did I just break the microphone? It worked a second ago. Okay, that's funny. Hold on. Oh, it's on my end. Oh, that's dumb. Let's open this pit up, IHOP. This one's called $5 Box. It's about your mom. I wrote a song. I hope everyone's ready to get sad. You might see me, but I won't see you back. From this shadow, in fear of a nervous attack, I'll keep trying, fighting without any hope. We're all wasted, twisted on digital dope. Now I feel nothing. Everything's wonderful. Don't think I'll be coming back now. Everything's terrible. All right. Now that we're all depressed, order the Remflex gasket. Thank you, Hot Shoe. I need to do that. Time changes are the devil. What's up, everybody? This is Dead Dodge Garage Live. Crash's Roadrunner Garage. Hit the like button on the way in. Thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate that. All Classics Restoration is here, currently in Arkansas. Nice. Chris Freemaster was already depressed. Perfect. Outstanding. the gasket that rems and flexes. Tim Jefferson is here with us from Iowa. How's it going, everybody? Let's get this party Penta started. Tiffany Hovey, hello. And Alan Perryman made it on time. He was just here. He had to go home to catch the live. We were working on stuff, cool stuff. Because you're here with us now, I can reveal to you what cool stuff we're working on. Look, it's our wagon, and it's not all smashed anymore. Still a work in progress, but huge improvement. Excuse me. Phil Buckley, what up? Hi there, Stewed Dude. Dan Orcutt dropping in. Glenn Yeromi enjoyed the Barracuda video today. That tack is badass. That was yesterday, but yeah. That car's sweet. Jeff Militich is here in rainy Roseville, Montana. Nice. Stephen Andrews loves the Turbo Valiance operation. Pancakes. Nick Durkitz, I haven't written the rest of the song yet, but we'll get there. David Frias is here and says, what's up, Jamie? Turbo Slant is badass. Might try that on mine. Got to learn how to weld first. Well, I didn't, and I made it work anyway. Thanks to your videos, I've been able to fix just about everything on my Dart. Awesome. Very cool. A couple commenters, like just before I got on, I checked the comments on the video. By the way, in case you didn't notice here under the thing, it now says 45K because I hit 45,000 subscribers yesterday, I think. So thank you to everybody. Much appreciated. And today's Turbo Slant video is just doing incredibly well. It's got 11,500 views already, which is 4,000 more than the blown up Barracuda 318 video last week. So I'm happy with that. But I just got a couple comments before I jumped on here. There's one guy that was like, God, I don't think anyone's gonna follow you on this one because this car has let me down so much. It just doesn't work. You just saw it work. Yeah, the tune is shit. I'm working on that, but I'm gonna have to get another one of those stupid controllers, and I probably will round file that EFI system and get something else. I always wanted to do multi-point. That was my dream. Anyway, the point, it works, and people are like, "Oh, it's so disappointing." What do you mean? The first time I ever put it in gear, put it on the street, and hit the throttle, it made 7 pounds and went. This is awesome. Dr. Art, I talked to Dr. Art. He told me exactly what I need to do. I know what to do. Hot Shoe says get a fast EFI system. I'll forge my own path. Speaking of Dr. Art, he actually has the hookup. He's a dealer for that other one. We talked about it last week. It's a newer one. And that Aces, and that looked promising. So I don't know. I might look into that because it sounded like I could get a dealio. But I really want to do full garage. Those handheld controllers are $394. I know, it's insane for a free EFI system. Dennis Wheeler, I'm already buying that intake from Tom. I was assuming part of my tuning issue was horrible vacuum leaks through the manifold that I built, but I don't think so. It pulls almost 20 inches of mercury vacuum at idle. So, and it's smooth. It's just the tune is all screwed. All Classics Restoration says Aces is the shit. They did their homework. Nice. And Dr. Art is a dealer for them, so he could get me a deal. So I may look into that. I may. I didn't buy that EFI system. Yeah. Plymouth on plywood. Yeah. Yeah. It came with the Demon. Dale bought it years ago, and it's ancient. It's probably like a first generation atomic system. So, and it sat in a box for years. So, anyway, I'm not sweating the haters. No clue. We're good. It's just funny. Like, I mean, and all of you people that have seen me build this thing, you know what the deal is. Jeff Militich, is heat range still a thing with spark plugs? Yes. I got 1 or 2 ranges colder for the slant, and I gapped them at 25 thou or 22. I can't remember. I talked about it in a video way back. And Rooster said, congrats on the 791 in Dale's Demon. Yeah, I told you it was faster. I got to 2 of them. And the funny thing is, I short shifted second. The bog is still there, but it's less. You could see how much the tire spun, which, I need in the 4-speed car. But still, it could have been better. I mean, everybody told me they were ice skating out there that day. There just weren't many people running. So I think that was part of it. But anyway, 791. I'm super happy with that. It's the equivalent of about a 1242, according to the calculator. And when Dale won his class at his first event, it ran 1258. But of course, that was a stock 340 and stock gears. The fastest it ever ran was an 1188. So I'm between those 2 times. I'm still on the high side, but again, like I short shifted the crap out of second. The red line, I have the rev limiter set at, I don't even remember what it is, but it's pretty low, and I'm not hitting it. So, the point is, there is a good bit of meat left on the bone there. Like, that car could go faster, but I got other plans. Speaking of which, I got a video coming on the 273 build. It's full of disappointment, but I did start on it, kind of. Always bring something to the table, even if it is just crackers. I was talking to Donnie yesterday. Apparently things are kind of back to normal down there. And I may be finding out. I might be going to Florida. More on that later. Kind of excited about that. Old Stuff Rules, Dave Freeman, McLovin Garage, Moss Neck. We thought you died in a, what was it? Cheese and war crimes related incident. Yeah. Mopar Jimmy, how's it going? Yeah, great videos this week. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Another week of Mopar madness from Jamie. And there is so much more coming. I worked on 3 or 4 videos this weekend alone. Yeah. Just so you all know, it's not my fault. I got in here 5 minutes before time to start the stream, and my stupid computer was off in La La Land again. I had to reset it. I don't know. My sister said, why? Why what? What did I do? Don't forget to smash the like button. Yeah, there is so much more slant turbo driving coming up. The next video will be getting the tune right, making sure the brakes will not murder me, and testing it properly. And remember, just remember to all the haters out there, that thing doesn't even have 50% throttle opening. Those little pulls I did where, I get past the stupid rich spot, and then it just half throttle. There's so much more. It's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to it. I want to put that car on a chassis dyno. I want to take that to the strip next year. I've got a lot of work ahead of me to do that, but oh man, there's going to be so much turbo slant stuff. I love that car. I'm really excited about it. It's parked in my driveway now, like right by the bay doors, because I can actually move it. And every time I walk by it, it's just like the stance and the look, and God, that thing's cool. I love everything about it. I'm so excited. I wanted to do the turbo slant build forever. And I'm just so glad it's that car. Like, I talked about that in the lives, ages ago. I needed to find the right car. I found the right car. I love that thing. It's so cool. Josh Jesh is here. Sucks about that poor squirrel that was taken from its loving home. What happened with the squirrel? Moss Neck's already working on that drink. Yeah, that checks out. Bill Johnson is here and also had a reasonably productive weekend. Got the Magnum going in my Coronet. Broken down... Oh, the Magnum that's going in the Coronet. Broken down more and separated from the transmission. Nice. Awesome. Very cool. Like that car. My mom is here. How's it going? Excuse me. Again. I think you do have to drink when I burp. Don't ask about the squirrel stuff. The secret squirrel. Yeah, Dave LA. The joy on your face is priceless when the boost comes on. Dude, it is. It's so cool. And it's ridiculous because of, again, that hesitation. It's just going, Uncle Tony went nuts on the squirrel. Okay, yeah. I missed something, obviously. I didn't make it to his live. I was working in the shop. Anyway, I forget what I was saying. It's gone now. It's gone. Goodbye. Anyway, huh. Okay, fine. I don't want to know. Paul Shea is here, just reminding me to get Remflex gaskets. Jesus. Huh. Wow. James Sturrock is depressed enough. I don't think... What? Oh. Okay. Alright then. Thanks for... Now I am depressed. Jesus. I missed something as well, and I was there, says Patrick Sullivan. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, All Classics Restoration is driving that truck home. I thought you were towing it. Still working on the 74 D200 there in Arkansas. Need to get tires and get the brake pedal a bit stiffer before driving 800 miles home. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Matt Whaley, I assume is how that's said. Turbo Slant is bitching. Lots of potential. Dude, seriously. Seriously. Yeah. Mine Aver says 7 pounds and 50% throttle. Gonna be a riot when 100% is unleashed. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. People... just a couple commenters are just like, oh, it doesn't work. You screwed it up. Why would you do this? It's awesome how it is. It's going to be amazing. What up, Avon? Plymouth on Plywood says, the turtle song always cheers me up. Well, if the earth was a turtle and I was also a turtle, well, it's only turtles all the way down. all the way down. How many likes can I get for the turtle song? No, 100% throttle will not get closer to 30 pounds of boost because it is waist-gated at 7 pounds of boost. The point of those, because again, I was only in first gear when I made those little pulls, and you could hear that. I rev it up in first, and then I let off. But it hit 7, and the wastegate is set at 7. If you remember from the last video, I actually pressure tested it, and it was 7 pounds. That's exactly what I'm getting, which is awesome. So from this point, I can adjust the wastegate, and then the wastegate does work. That's what I'm saying. It hit, yeah, it works. So now I can tighten the wastegate and raise the boost there, and then I also have my manual controller, controlled boost leak. So yeah, love the way it sounds when you let off. Yes, the blow-off valve isn't working. So you heard the turbo flutter, which is awesome, but also bad and can blow stuff up in the intake and do weird stuff. So Sturgill Simpson may well have a song called Turtles All the Way Down. Mine's called The Turtle Song. I ain't never heard his. Yeah. Paul Steinberg is here. Good evening, Paul Steinberg. Yeah, the Atomic EFI is probably going to the corn. I really liked that. What's up, IHOP? Let's open this pit up. I said hi to Rooster, right? I'm sure I did. I read some of his comments. I'm back in the beginning, the before times now. Let's see, now I saw the thing about Peanut. It's just upsetting. Pour one out for Peanut, or at least drink one for Peanut. Good evening, Larry Barker. How you doing? Dalton Sparks, when you said it was a 170 instead of a 225, I was even more excited. Such a neat build. Dave Freeman says, Turbo 273? I already, I offered you all the commando parts. I'd give you a really, really good deal. They might just magically appear on your car, but you didn't want that. Now suddenly you want a turbo? All right. I mean, I'll do it. Yeah. Compressor surge, sounding like an old Audi. Damn right. It's awesome. I love it. Bob's Chop Shop. Can you put a newer OBD2 computer and wiring harness on an OBD1 Magnum 5.2? So all of the connectors changed for 1998. So 96 and 97, which are the simplest and bestest OBD2 harnesses anyway, OBD2 systems. Yes, actually everything plugs right in. 98, all the connectors change. So if you get a 96, 97 computer and harness, you're good. If you get the later stuff, you can still use it, but you have to change the entire intake manifold with all its... You could change every sensor, but what I would do and have done is just swap the whole intake with all of that on it. And the distributor pickup and crank sensor plugs are different as well. So do all that. Rooster wants to know if I got the 3-pedal solution on the Ram truck yet. No, but I'm working on it. The next thing on the docket, so wagon stuff is happening now. Oh, Dave Freeman does want a commando. Okay. Well, we can talk about that because I got all the stuff. The level of sickness will be high. All Classic says phone's dying. Maybe back later. We'll drop pics in Discord of the truck. Also, awesome. Have you ever seen a 74 with a steel painted grill? No. Nope. Diecast Vic is here. He says he just hit 1,500 subs. Congratulations, my friend. That's awesome. Bell James is here. Spotty internet because tornadoes are whirling above McAllister, Oklahoma. Siren only went off one time. Have you ever tried to get 6 dogs into a storm shelter? No, I have not. I'll be damned. Dodged one down here tonight. Wow. Man, yeah, good luck out there. I'm so glad to not live in that part of the country. It's just wet. But there are never tornadoes or hurricanes or any of that. Oh, Dennis Wheeler's first comment was, can't wait for Jamie to turn the boost up. It's going up. My goal, now that I have, someone said I was going to send a rod out the side of the block. And that may happen, but remember it's a 170, so it's the short stroke, the little short baby rod. I think it'll take more of a More of a beating than you think. Black Jesus asked where I'm from. I'm in Washington State, the upper left corner. I can almost smell the Pacific Ocean from here. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, Bob's Shop. So on a 93 Magnum, I should just pick up the newer intake and distributor pickup. Well, yeah, if you have to use a 98 to 2001 harness, then yes, and crank sensor. Or if you can pick your donor, get a 96 or a 97, and everything plugs right in. Really easy. Dennis Wheeler says the 170 will definitely handle 30 pounds of boost. My goal was 12. But you know how boost is. It's like intoxicating. So we're going to get there, and then, you know, who knows? What? Dorothy Mantooth is a saint. She's a saint. David Biznett is here and says, great videos this week. Like the Turbo Slant. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Todd Denio, how's it going? Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries. Tony Sears, how's it going? Mostly Mopar is here and says the Turbo Slant is looking awesome. I know. So's this. That's looking good. Oh yeah. Should I haven't posted about this. My next engine build, I've got the 273, I've got Mark's 318, I've got the 360 for Josh's truck. So 3 small blocks coming up. Dennis Wheeler says you'll get close. I actually don't know earache in my eye. I should probably learn that. I'll put that on the list. But after those 3, I got some other stuff cooking, and I'm just going to go ahead. I've shown this to a few people. I haven't posted about it yet. But Tom did a video, and he showed these off today, so, you know, it's not like it's a giant secret or anything. Rooster, you ready? That's 426 Hemi. So, that's coming. Actually, I'm going to do 2 this winter. One for a Hemi Cuda and one for reasons. So tomorrow, we're going to get wheels and tires on the 69 Charger and get it movable. Someone was asking about, in fact, I think it was Rooster. Someone was asking about the 3-pedal solution on the Ram truck. So we're going to get the 69 Charger movable. Brakes unseized, tires that hold air. We're going to get it out of the shop. Maybe this is what I forgot when I was talking earlier. And then we're going to put the Ram truck on the 7,000-pound drive-on lift, and we're going to do the transmission swap on that. And then that'll go out. Charger will come back in. And then Alan sounds really excited about working on welding some panels into a 69 Charger. So we're going to get rolling on that. And then, well, when you got a 69 Charger and you got a 426 Hemi, I think you kind of just have to put them together, don't you? I mean, why not? So I'm excited. Plymouth on Plywood says, Turbo Valiant from North Dakota was hitting 37 PSI. You should be fine. Is his bottom end all stock? Mine's all stock. I haven't done pistons yet or anything. Edward Drake is here and says, thanks so much for the videos. Was looking forward to seeing your previous hard work on it driving tonight. Thank you. Happy to do it. Yeah, very excited that it actually kind of sort of drives. And Alan Zitting is here as well and says, Turbo Slant looking and sounding awesome. Thank you. Yes, I am, I'm real excited. Black Jesus, I work in Olympia. I live in Aberdeen, actually. So nearby. Yeah. Yes. Uncle Tony, Spitfire Mike is here and says, Uncle Tony gonna run the slag time slip. I am waiting with bated breath. Because I reset the bar. I sent him an 830 and then he didn't do it. He keeps running that Jeep. He hasn't had slag hammer out. So I was keeping that latest Demon Drag video in my back pocket as like a doomsday device. If he actually beats my 830, then I was going to drop the 791. But I just decided, you know what? I want it out there. So I did that. Rocket Tom is here. He's on some grand adventure to Eastern Washington. He was there all day to get a Mustang. Guy at the gas station asked why I was towing it with a ram. Told him I wanted to make it home. Mossneck offered me a crappy wire feed. I bought a brand new Cornwell one. I bought a scanner, and then my friend gave me the same scanner but better, so I returned the scanner in exchange for a Cornwell welder with some extra money, obviously. Well, actually, no, it's about the same. Yeah. Captain Kurt's Garage, have you heard any other problems with precision U-joints from O'Reilly's? Not specifically. It's been a long time since I had any issues with it. But I have in the past. I can't think of any specific instances, but no. Bobblehead, is there an obvious cause of smoke pouring out of the valve cover when I accelerate on a 69 318? Yes, that sucker's just plumb worn out. Unless you've got a blown head gasket into crankcase, which I have seen several times. Excuse me. In that situation, gross. At idle, you'll have a puff, puff, puff out of your breather, or your breather opening if you remove your breather, and you may even hear it. Josh Jesh, is Corndog going to be around to see the 69 run? So far, yes. I know I mentioned the possibility, like I had thought about it. I really wanted to buy the neighbor's house because there's a garage behind it. By garage, I mean a brand new shop that I think I could store at least 4 cars in. And that would be great. But I would need money to do that. So that's why I was thinking about selling the car. But I drove it today. I don't want to sell it. So I haven't made any moves that way. I probably won't. Probably not. Yeah. Oh, yes. I also put Krager's on the wagon. It's awesome. It's going to be so awesome. Classic Dude Mike is here. How's it going, Mike? What's up? All classics on Arkansas. No rain here for 7 weeks prior to my arrival. Thursday rained 2 days now. Tom stopped and looked. Dennis Wheeler, I still could, but I haven't yet. Yeah. Wish you could still get a house or even an old car for cheap. Josh Homan, they were talking about something else, but yeah. Yeah. What are we doing? Oh, the stuff down there. Yeah. Stephen Andrews, Tom stopped and looked at a bumper in Eastern Washington that I had talked to the guy on like almost a year ago, and I was going to go get it. Tom stopped and looked at it, and apparently it's just scratched and dinged and yanked out at the bottom. And the dude wanted $400. Tom talked him down to $300 and went, not worth it. So Alan and I are going to try and straighten the one off our car. It's kinked like this and like this, but it's just those 2 little tweak marks, and I think we can straighten it out. Bill Johnson was tired of Krager's in 1977. And I get comments like that all the time, but sorry, I respect your opinion, but I don't care. I love Krager's, and I will not apologize. I think they're the best on these B bodies. They just look great. Paw from EP? Powie? I don't know. Anyway, no crap cap today. Nope, I'm wearing the big fish hat. Crap cap was lower down in the pile. Alan Campbell said, congrats on 45K subs. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yeah. Todd Denio says, mark it on the calendar. I made it to another live stream before the closing moment. Nice. Go Team Venture! End of Time says, I'm stealing his hairstyle. Super Dead Ahead subscribed twice. Thank you for your service. Appreciate that. Yeah. Haters gonna hate. Yeah. Josh, Jamie, you have Krager's on everything. Who taught you to be so cool? Classic Dude Mike, yes, that is my P-Bass Special. My grandma bought me that in 2004. It had red strings on it, and it was not a fretless at that time. P-Bass Special, of course, it's a jazz bass neck, P-Bass bridge pickup, and jazz... P-Bass neck pickup, and jazz pickup in the bridge position. I run almost exclusively on the P-base pickup. We put P-rails in that. And by we, I mean my friend Kyle. He kind of just gave this back to me. He owned it for a while and then just kind of went, there you go. That was my only bass for a long time. In fact, I started playing bass in a couple bands, and it's fretless now. That was my only bass. Really like that thing. Glad I have it back, and I'll never, ever get rid of it. Yeah. No, I wasn't there when everybody had Kraegers. Yeah, it's a totally different thing. Totally different thing today. Yeah, you get it. I just love them. I just like the look. I think it's the right wheel. Everybody always says the Magnum 500s. And then other people say Keystones. In fact, I think Jeff Militich just said Keystones. Oh, you're going to be so sad when you hear, when you see the Wagon video. I don't like Keystones. I don't think they're good looking at all, actually. I really don't like them. So, yeah. It's so funny because the way Bill Johnson feels about Kraegers is probably how I feel about Keystones. And not because everybody had them, but because they just look dated. They just look like a time. They look old. Yeah. Rooster said, yeah, Kraegers and slots and center lines. Yep. Those are my guys. Mexican Spec is here, and he wants to know if I have a rant about Peanut. I do not. Apologies. But we did pour one out and or drink for Peanut. Dogs are freaking out. Yeah. Plymouth on Plywood. Wish I could computer tune and run Mega Squirt port injection. So I'm thinking about Mega Squirt too. I already have the tuning software. I've already kind of stumbled through that. And you can just buy a kit these days. When I first read about Mega Squirt, you still had to buy it and solder components on the circuit board. But now you could just buy one. Ridiculous. Then I'd have to build an EFI intake, and then I'd have to get a 4-barrel throttle body. But I'm thinking about it. I think that would be cool. And I could tune it myself, obviously. But I'm also not that good at it yet. But I do have the technology. So, yeah. Yes, that is the best way to manage an EFI. Leave it in a box for years. I don't know what's going on out there. Guy Kugler is here. How's it going, Guy? The demon is screaming. Oh, yeah. You've got a big squirt. Mega Squirt is great. Most won't trust going that direction, though. Yeah. Did Uncle Tony check out early tonight? There are a bunch of people here from Tony's. How's it going? Jeff Militich with a question. Were you running pump gas in Dale's Demon? Yes. This is for you, Mike. It does something else. What does it do? I don't remember. Oh, Uncle Tony told us to go in peace. Well, all right. Welcome, everybody. Bill Johnson with a comment that I've already thought about. Yeah, you could use the current setup as a throttle body, use the idle air valve, disconnect the injectors, and everything else in there. Yeah, and I could probably use the map sensor that's built into it, or I can add one. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Yeah. Jeff Militich. The pump gas thing. My intention has always been to run pump gas in everything. I'll always be running premium in the Turbo Valiant. So I'll only be making as much boost as I can with that. Dale's Demon, same thing. The Hemi, I'm going to build 10 or 10.5 to 1 and run pump gas. The Barracuda, I'm planning on 12.5 to 1 Dome 273 pistons. So that may well end up on race gas. But that will actually be a dedicated race car, and so I'm fine with that. Yeah. Vic is so stoked about his new engine. It hasn't blown up yet. Nice. Klapausius, introduce my son to your channel to learn to fix his own dart. Thank you for freeing up my time. Happy to help, my friend. Lowell, 1976. What kind of 4-post lifts are you working with, and do you like them? My first one is an ancient. I can't even remember what the brand was. It's slightly rusty. I bought it from a shop out at the beach for almost nothing. And it's honestly kind of a piece of garbage. The airlocks are my biggest problem. I have to use ratchet straps to unlock this stupid thing. And the other one, I don't know. It's one of those cheap import ones. I don't know what brand it is. It says on it, but I don't remember. It's one of those generic ones that have the legs that you can put under it, or the wheels, so when it drops down, you can roll it around and everything. I don't have the wheels, but it could have that. I don't have ramps either. I had to use the ones from the other lift, which is going to be a problem eventually. Oh, wow. Hot Shoes Duster went a best of 1096 quarter mile. Nice. Nice. That 1188 in the Demon was in 1973. Things were a little different back then. Oh, why Florida? Mopars, of course. Oh, Wrenched has a 78 Ram Charger that is content rich. Well, all right. I'm going down for a job, so I'm going to do that job. Bob Whitting. Oh, I saw your comment and I meant to respond. Where did it go? See if I can find it again. Because I've totally started reading that. Junkyard D is here. What is up? Painter's gonna paint. Dang it. Dude, I know I started. I apologize. Oh. Is it okay if I send you the lyrics I wrote for Waiting on My Truck Part Blues to your email so you can work on some simple guitar blues chords? If I have some time. Oh boy. You're welcome to send them to me, but I make no promises. No promises at all. George Nemec, dare I ask, why not use a blow-through carb on the turbo slant? I would think it would be cheaper than EFI. My EFI kit was free, and it's boost ready up to 2 bars, and I thought, here's the problem. It's a small inch engine with boost. So there is no carb in the world that is ready to go. There's no 4-barrel carb in the world that is ready to go on a 170 cubic inch 6-cylinder engine and then take 12 pounds of boost. That sounds like a tuning nightmare. And so I decided that getting a computer involved might actually make some sense in this case, because it's such a weird tuning case, and I would be very, very afraid of of leaning the crap out of it under boost and exploding it. And so that was my idea. Also, I boost referenced my fuel pressure regulator, which helps. So just having having the computer, you put eyes on the tune, that was the theory. And again, the EFI kit was free with the Demon, so I thought it was a good idea. Seemed like a good idea at the time. And I built the manifold to mount it on there, and it looked cool, and, that was great. Obviously, it doesn't quite work as it is. It has the capability to work. I know that. But the stupid controller's dead now, and yeah. Wow. I don't think that's the peanut they were talking about, Dean. Good times. So many things. Oh yeah, Dave is here. What's up, Dave? Tom's video was cool today. Glad he talked about that for the people that are into it like me. Yeah, I found it very interesting. I've heard him talk about that car, but it was cool to see it all laid out like that. Oh, nice. Dave Freeman is wearing a more bad than car shirt. I'm actually wearing a To Dodge Garage shirt today. That's my new one that I got I took with me on the Tony trip, and I immediately put a hole in it. There you go. Yeah, put a hole in it. Good times. I know I said hi to Avon. We're keeping Avon company on the drive home. Nice. Yeah. Oh, and Dave Freeman also said, good quality t-shirt. Did not shrink a bunch when I washed it. Yes, awesome. Thank you very much for your purchase. Obviously, they really are nice shirts. Whiting? Like the fish? I don't know how that's... The Whittings are our evil cousins. Huh. Don't use your own stash, Jamie. Of course, that could mean something else. Don't get high on your own supply. Is that guy sponsoring you and sending free merch? Who? Speaking of free merch, Wagons of Steel. If you guys have heard of Wagons of Steel, Gaffo Jones, Chris, I actually pitted next to them the first time I took the Demon to the track, and I showed their cars kind of, I think, in the video, and I talked to them briefly. It was super cool. I was not fast by any means, but yeah, I think it was the first time I went out, or maybe it was the first time with the 360. Can't remember, but it was either the first or second time I went out. And anyway, it was cool. I talked to him, and then I found them on YouTube. I've known about Wagons of Steel for a long, long time, but I found their channel and watched his videos. He found me on YouTube and went, "Hey, I know you. You pitted that Demon next to us. I'm going to send you some shirts." So he sent me a bunch of shirts, but I got to wash them. But he sent me a 69 Charger one, an Imperial shirt, and then the classic Wagons of Steel shirt, another one with a Barracuda, big window Barracuda on it. So cool. And he sent me a bunch of stickers and his 2025 calendar. Super excited. Anyway, but I got to wash all the shirts. Oh, but one more note. I do have merchandise, if you guys didn't know somehow. DeadDodgeGarage.com. Click on merch. It is really nice, good quality stuff. There will be a Demon shirt coming and a Ram Truck shirt coming, but I still haven't actually done that. Got me a Chrysler. It seats about 20, so hurry up and bring your ballast resistor money. Nice. Nice. Oh boy, Granddad's Junk is here. Had to shift the Plymouth yesterday. What a comedy show. Rolled off the trailer, down my driveway, over a small bank by the creek. Nice. Jeff Militich. Beanie fits great and feels good. Oh yeah, I probably should start. I started wearing these. They cover my glasses in the rain. The beanie doesn't do that, but it does keep my head warm. Yeah, I haven't worn mine since like 2 winters ago, I think. Anyway. Classic Dude Mike wants to know if I'm a really clever hillbilly. Well, I'd classify myself as a redneck, not necessarily a hillbilly. You know, we're not in the hills. Really clever? I don't know. Bill Johnson wants to know, what color are OEM Mopar torque converters? I don't know. I don't know. The one I have in this Ram is bright blue. It's probably aftermarket. It seems inconceivable that any Ram could make it to like 150,000 miles with the original transmission. So, Duke Bix money? What? I know what the lyrics is. I was reading someone else's clever comment. You usually wait till July to buy a new calendar if I don't get a free one. I just don't buy a calendar. I meant to bring that in here. I was going to show it off. Patrick Sullivan says at wide open throttle, the turbo slant will shuck a rod. Well, maybe. And I really like that car, and I like my 170, but I want to make sure everybody understands I don't give half a crap if it blows up. If it blows up, that would be amazing. That would be a godsend. The internet would love that. I would never try to hurt it on purpose or anything. I'm just saying, if that happened, it's kind of fine. You guys remember what happened when I snapped an axle shaft on the line in Tennessee. I wasn't upset. It was awesome. Yes, they drive Plymouth satellites on Planet Claire. That's funny. Bill Johnson says mine's right about 150K. Yep. Oh, also bright blue. Well, see? Nice. Oh, Mexican Spec says everybody should buy the 2025 Cold War Motors calendar. I didn't know he made calendars. Nice. Josh, Mr. Dude, is that me? Do you have 2 guys working for you at the moment or 1? Alan has been helping me out a lot around here. It's like the sheer number of incredible things that are getting done, it's all because Alan is here. He's just helping juggle things and he'll handle tasks. He's super good with a wrench and knows what he's doing, and also is not above cleaning or digging holes or taking scrap to the scrapyard and doing dump runs and stuff. So there's a lot happening around here in addition to just all the video projects. See if you can spot changes in the background of videos. There's a lot happening. But anyway, so that has been great, and I am immensely thankful to Alan for his help, and Mrs. Allen for loaning him to me. But then also Jordan, who owns that truck that blew up. He is now working for me, but not like... Well, he's back in Utah right now, so he's going to be back here again, not this week, but next week. And so for now, they're planning on moving here, but for now, he's going to be here like for a week or 2 weeks at a time, just kind of depending on what works out and what kind of jobs there are. So he's going to be here helping with projects, mostly like the normal people cars that people keep bringing me and the mail trucks. So that's going to be great because I can focus more on what I'm doing. So having those two people around here has just been huge. It's great. Stuff is actually happening. Gary Hergerter's here and says, never seen so many trailers in my life at the reunion trailering all the wing cars. Drive your cars, people. Seriously. Captain Kurt's Garage. Do you think mechanical secondaries are for stick and vacuum for automatics? Yeah, essentially, kind of, sort of. But there are times where you'll use a double pumper for an automatic. Because race car. Yeah. Bruce Nichols is here. Haven't forgot all the stuff. Been upside down, busy trying to finish my tin grill bucket list truck. What stuff? I don't know what stuff we're talking about. Oh yeah, but anyway, Gary just got back from the Aero Car reunion at Talladega. 5,500 miles in 2 Daytonas. 0 problems. Nice. Tom, can I get Alan to organize at Rocket? Probably. Oh, he said yes. Damn it. When I'm done with it. Classic Dude Mike. It probably is time to winterize the boat. I want to take it out one more time. But it's probably too late already. God, when Jordan was here, there was just a beautiful day. It was like Thursday afternoon. And I was just like, why are we not on the boat right now? We still didn't get on the boat, so. Yeah. Oh, well. LDMDIDJDJD had a question a while ago. I apologize, I haven't seen that before just now. Do you know if you can put a drive shaft straight onto a 4x4 transmission designed for a married transfer case? Do you mean two-wheel drive transmission? No, the lengths are going to be different. I think I know what you mean, and the lengths are going to be different. Yeah. Gary sent over a picture of the 2 Daytonas he rode in. Oh, hell yeah. Nice. Pretty cool. So wing car-y. Scoop says, same here, but it's windy every time we want to go out fishing. Well, yeah. I don't fish. I don't have an engine. How do you know they're mail trucks? Yeah. Nice. David is here. Choo choo. Oh, David's going to come up and work. He said, I need... What did he say? I can't remember how he worded it, but it was very funny. But he was like, I'm going to come up and help you for a week. It was something like that. It was like, I need to get out of here. Or I need a vacation, or I need to use some vacation time. It was something like that. I need to take some time off in a few weeks. Thought I'd come up and get dirty with you. Yeah, that's time off. Sounds good. So yeah. Maybe when David's here, we'll get back to work on the 64 Power Wagon. I almost exclusively work on that when David is here. And I just got a new hone, so we can actually hone the block now. Yes. Dean Stevenson, I know what Planet Claire is. I know about it because of the Plymouth Satellite thing. I haven't actually intentionally ever listened to Planet Claire. I have intentionally listened to Love Shack, though. Yeah. Chicken Joe. Threw a used manual steering box in a duster. It's way too stiff. Tried doing the adjustment with the lock, nut, and screw. Didn't change. That's the only adjustment there is. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Yes, Josh, I'm going to have Jordan help me with your truck. And yes, Mark Butler, or something like that. Does Jordan still have the 72 Satellite? Yes, he does. And he would have driven it down here, but It's broken. It won't run right now. Ignition problem, and we're pretty sure that thing has like a cracked block. 3 different sets of heads, gaskets, etc. Over the years, it still uses coolant, just always. We did that. There was something horribly wrong with that. Wow. Huh. Like button engaged. 196 of you out there. Thank you very much for hanging out. I appreciate it. There's a lot going on this week over in Dead Dodge Garage Land. So I thank you for joining me here and listening to me babble about it. And if you don't mind hitting the like button, that does stuff for the thing with the deal. Yeah, thank you very much. Huh. I don't know that song, but I do know Mystery Science Theater 3000. Used to watch that a lot. Help! I'm sitting in something wet! Yes, it sounds awesome, but it's kind of destructive. Yeah, compressor surge, the flutter noise. Shoo! Anyway. Vic is working on a power wagon right now. Wow! It's awesome. That is awesome. Josh Homan would not pay $120,000 for a car. If I had $120,000 and it was the right car, I would. Yeah. My sister reminds me there was almost a tornado in 2020. Well. Yeah. Wait, is Black Jesus in Aberdeen? Or Western Washington? Olympia area. Huh. Dennis Wheeler assures me that the 170 will take 30 psi. Well, we'll see. Someone just said something about boating in the rain. Oh, Dave Freeman. My boat has a roof, and I actually do think it would be fun. Red's Garage is here. I saw another comment from a minute ago. First time catching live. Recently started to watch your videos. Enjoyable. Thank you. Appreciate that. And then Red's Garage also said, Turbo Slant 6 has been enjoyable. Thank you. Really like that thing. Max Brown said caster in regards to the manual steering hard. And I was thinking the same thing, but I mean, unless this is a highly modified car with offset bushings or tubular arms and like 6-7 degrees of caster, it shouldn't be. I mean, you can't get more than like 2.5, 3, so shouldn't be that bad. Alan Zitting, assuming that's how that is pronounced, says, I might know an Alan that wouldn't mind coming up and helping a DDG or rocket. Well, that's good to know. Bill Johnson said, grease all the steering joints and ball joints. That's a good idea, but I don't know, I've never had this issue. Chicken Joe said, I guess they're called muscle cars because I get a workout every time I drive or work on one. Captain Kurt's Garage. Jamie, I bought a full performance suspension technology bushing kit. I have the QA1 upper control arms and QA1 lower control arms and their dynamic strut rods. What do you think of these items? Fancy! It's massive overkill. I didn't even know they made lower control arms. Yeah. God damn it. We're calling the mail lady person now? Okay. Mystery Science Theater 3000 has a Twitch channel that just constantly streams old videos. That is amazing. Oh, dang. Captain Kurt threw his back out. That's not ideal. Well, get better. Yeah. Does Jordan like that big pile of crapple? I'm sure he's fine enough on it. AMC guy says the slant will take 30 psi at least once. And David asked, did you already cover which fuel system you'll use on the turbo? Not yet. I haven't decided yet. Still working on that. I really want multi-point. That was my entire original plan. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. Paul Shea, I was thinking the power steering problem could be related to the valve being stuck or faulty. Well, the steering problem we were just talking about was a manual gearbox. not a power box. Doesn't the wish cost smell like the ocean at high tide? Kinda. VC Val NZ said, hello, good Slant 6 Turbo video today. More, please. Don't mind if I do. Like I said, hopefully the next video is getting the tune knocked out on the Atomic and or smashing it with a hammer and putting something else on there. Wiring the fans to work, making the brakes less murdery, and then going for an actual test drive. You know, we got to test it. Oh, I need to fix the transmission leak. Yeah. Old Green New Green said, turbo is a sweet thing. Even if it's not full power yet, couldn't help myself from smiling. Dude, even without full power, it is ridiculous. It is lots of fun. Lots and lots of fun. Lovejoy lives in the part of Nebraska that doesn't normally get tornadoes. That's good, at least. Yeah. Oh. Can you hook a drive shaft straight up to a 4x4 727 set up for a married transfer case? No, the length's weird. The output splines are weird. The seal dimension's weird. Everything's weird. He's gonna have to just buy a transfer case or rebuild his. Nice. Red's Garage. I don't know much about Dodges. I built Corvairs. So unsafe. Yeah, unsafe at any speed. Nice. I'm in like half hour ago comments and they are ridiculous. There's a lot going on and it's all ridiculous. Riffraff Rackus, show us the vintage stereo equipment you have. I don't have much. I have amps. I've got Fender and Silvertone amplifiers behind me and a wall. Stereo equipment? Yeah, not really. I've never been a stereo guy. Yeah. Nice. We're pouring one out for Sherry's Cafe and Pies. Oh, hadn't heard the news on that one. Man. Brutal. Classic Dude Mike. If I had $1 million, I'd buy a green Charger. But not a real green Charger. That's cruel. Max Brown said blow-through carb and GMHEI. Well, I already have a MSD ignition, and the reason I didn't do blow-through carb, I've already explained in this exact video. It's 170 cubic inch slant 6, and I don't... Dean, you're out of control. Tuning nightmare. That's why I want the EFI. Wow. Wow. Dean Stevenson is being a silly man. Oh, the comments I'm looking at? Probably. All the Sherrys in Oregon are shutting down. Haven't heard about the fate of the Washington ones. That AMC guy is the vintage stereo guy. No, you silly man. You are that AMC guy. What is a Signet? That is the fancy Valiant. They had V100. Well, it depends on the year. Whether it was Valiant 100 or V100. Anyway, then there was a 200. Then there was a Signet 200. Something like that. It was the fancy one in 63. Signet 200. That's what my car is. But now it's a Signet Turbo. A fake model that I made up. Empire Rust is by no means a Ford guy, but nearly wrangled up a free Fox body. I'd really like a free Fox body. God, that would be great. The freer the better. Yeah. Yeah. Couple 100,000 more subscribers, you'll be able to afford anything you need. Dude, I'm already doing pretty well. I know I mentioned I got a bonus for the membership thing, which is great. And thank you again to all of my members, by the way. For for helping me do all this stupid stuff. But even without that bonus this month, for October anyway, that is, I made basically the same minus the bonus, and I did not expect that. I thought for sure it was going down. So anyway, we're doing just fine. If I hit 100,000, I'll be set. Like, set. Pretty good now. Plymouth on Plywood asked what I needed a bumper for. Front bumper for a 1966 Cornet. It is the same bumper on a 66 or 7 Charger, and a 67 Cornet bumper would be fine too. It just has lights in it, kind of like your Valiant does. I also like and or love Anson Sprints. Those were my favorites forever and ever, but now I'm split between that and Krager's. Vic could make me up some Valiant Turbo badges. Tell me you haven't seen today's video without telling me. I will fight you. Krager SS is some of the best classic wheels available. Yeah. I think the 170 is tougher than the 225. I think the short stroke is a good thing. It's more freer revving. It's just better geometry. It's closer to a muscle car. And because I've added boost, it's no longer anemic and depressing. It's actually awesome. Yeah, the 198 is the middle slant, and that one is terrible. 225, I don't know. I mean, I've had a bunch of them. But, yeah. I always seem to end up with slots on my junk. If I had a nickel for every time, I'd have 8 nickels. Jaybird really likes the green color of that Barracuda. It's pretty sweet. Can't stand neon green or plum crazy. I don't mind plum crazy. Don't mind it. Wouldn't be my choice, but I don't mind it. Did I see Dr. Art is here? Dr. Art is here, and he still wants the Power Wagon. Well, that's unfortunate. Nice. Yeah, not enough length on transmission output for a slip yoke, and no bushing for it, I don't think. Did anyone else just see a spider drop in front of the lens? Well, I didn't. You trying to scare me? Nice. Very nice. What did I just saw some Spitfire Mike. You hit 100,000, you're going to leave Tom? No. I'm working for Tom much less right now because there is so much going on here. And, he does have stuff to do, but it's not like he has a full-time job's worth of stuff that I need to do. So it's working out pretty well. I go up there a day or two a week. And in fact, I'll be up there next week. We have a bunch of fun projects happening on a road trip repair adventure, actually. But there's always good stuff to film at Tom. So, like, if I was a rich person, I'd still just go up there and hang out. Like, yeah. I was up there for 7 or 8 hours on Tuesday, and I charged him for like half of that because the other half was spent sorting through Hemi pieces. That was a good day for Jamie. There's a guy on YouTube who does nothing but go camping in strange places. He has over 1 million subs. Yeah, I'm sure he does. There are all kinds of YouTubers out there who do all kinds of random weird things and have tons more attention than I do and are gazillionaires because of that. But, yeah. Anyway. I did say hi to Dr. Art, right? I'm pretty sure I did. We were talking about you. Your ears must have been burning. And Red's Garage says, stupid equals fun. So true. We'll see. Do the big block A bodies use different clutch linkages than small blocks? Yes. It's a very special Z-bar pivot. And I'm not sure on the rods. I just think the down rod is 383 car specific as well. Yeah, it's all special stuff. Robert Fitch says, Valiant V100 is the crap model. Mine. The V200 had all the options. Hardtop, convertible, Signet. Yeah. And all it means in 63, it means nicer door panels, different trim, I think. Fancy grill with the Valiant emblem in the middle. That's Signet specific. A regular Valiant would not have that in 63. And bucket seats. Excuse me again. Chicken Joe has slots on his junk. When you're 5 and your dad has slots on his Challenger, rubs off. I had slots on my Challenger and I loved it. Loved it. Imagine being able to camp anywhere you want and get paid for it. Here's what I've been... Oh, take a drink. I don't know what I did, but... What I've been doing for the last, several weeks, I've been here so much, and I'm done with everyone else's garbage. And I'm just working on my own stuff and getting paid real decent money to do that. What a life, you know? What a life. I am a lucky bitch. Yeah. Mexican Spec says factory steelies and wheel covers, best way to go on all old cars. I will not be doing that on my Charger. I don't like the look of the factory 14-inch full wheel covers. Just don't like that. Chadwick Garman says it's weird to not hear me at 2x speed. Does that mean you always listen back to the lives on double time? I know some people do that. No. No. Yeah. Mexican Spec has never been here so early. That is very true. Oh, I burped. Yeah. Nice. Rooster's got a tech question. Will my stock vacuum booster work with a big block in my D100? No, it won't. It may well hit the valve cover. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you probably want the big block truck specific unit. Is there a Fratzog on... No, Fratzog's Dodge, not Plymouth. Travis Larson is here and says, DDG! Travis! I picked up a 66 Valiant this summer, and so much of your content is both relevant and entertaining. I appreciate your content. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, and I'm happy to do it. Scoop drinks beer in his garage and builds things and stuff. That's awesome. Good for you. He also gave up camping. Nice. Jamie, do you see many Godin guitars? Never have, no. N. Bolin, I can't feel the detents in my 727 in my 86 D250. Can I fix that by pulling the pan, or should I take it out and have it rebuilt? It actually just, even with the linkage off, you can grab the lever and it just does that. We had that in a mail truck recently. The little check ball and spring, or not check ball, the little ball and spring thingy, broke or something, and then it just moves. Chicken Joe says dog dish is the optimal hubcap. I agree. If my Charger was a dog dish car, I'd put dog dishes on it. But it's a full wheel cover car, so I ain't doing that. Bell James is going to try and get some sleep before the next band of tornadoes show up and the siren goes off again. Good luck, my friend. Stay safe. And we will talk to you soon. Barry Kuda says, turns out a signet is a gold ring worn by a king, and he presses it into wax seals on important documents. Ah, yeah, the little sealy thingy bob. Nice. That's cool. Chadwick Garman, did you ever consider a motorcycle EFI setup? No, I did not. For one thing, I've got a 6-cylinder, and I don't know of any 6-cylinder motorcycles. Not that none have ever been made. The detents on your 727 N. Bolin. You should be able to fix that. I've never had to. Yeah, I mean, it's a valve body issue. It's fixable. Yeah. Dean Stevenson. There's a difference? Not much of one. Is that big block vacuum booster available? I heard it was not. I don't know. But I do have to wonder if there's a kit. A lot of those modern boosters that you get in the disc brake conversion kits are a smaller diameter booster. So I wonder if there's one of those that fits in the trucks. I bet there is. Maybe not the factory piece. You might end up with a goofy master cylinder on there, but I bet there's something that could be done. YouTube user, I couldn't undo an antenna from the inside of the Dodge fender. Am I just dumb? Well, you can't unhook the cable. You have to spin the nut off the top and it drops out. Everybody's eating ice cream, or they were a half hour ago, and that is messed up. And we're all talking about. Yeah, wow. Oh, Hot Shoes 1096 was in 1979. Very nice. Dale blew up the 340, and that was the end of the advancement with that program. Oh, yeah, I'm headed to Florida for Mopars and Manatee Week. Someone asked if there would be video. I saw that. Yes. Yes, there will be video. At least I assume so. Oh, Granddad's Junk's got to go pick up the 50 Morris Oxford from the panel beater. Well, you have fun. Something, 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 dockside. Yeah. Old McDonald. If only I had all the Slant 6 cars I gave to scrappers. Sad times. Sad times. Yeah. Oreo Blizzard in chocolate ice cream. Interesting. Very interesting. There's a lot going on. Old Iron BNSF was here. How's it going, Old Iron? What is up? Classic Dude Mike says, drinking in a tent or camper by a fire is pretty cool. I so agree. And I realized recently what's wrong with this year. I haven't gone on any camping trips. It's been a long time. The one we were going to go on this year, as you may recall, was canceled for cat-related reasons. And we never did go anywhere. Need a camping trip. Or, even better, actually, because we sold our bed camper also. I don't know if I mentioned that. If it sits unused for a year, this is kind of a rule I have, it goes. And so it went. But anyway, I don't need to camp. I'd just like a nice hotel somewhere with a fire. And there's one not too far away. And we were talking about going there, but we haven't done it yet. Alan Zitting also had a question. Where is a good place to look for parts like grill, taillight lenses, trim, etc. for my 78 Volare Premier project? I don't know. Volare parts might be challenging, but Wildcat Auto Wrecking, Vanessa with the 5-point parts. My 5-point hat is still in the gray truck. I don't even know why. Internet. There are options. Dave Freeman, is a travel trailer really camping? No, a travel trailer is work. Been there, done that. Barry Kuda says 225s are all torque. Yeah, they don't have that either. Crazy Backyard Chicken Man wants to know, how hard is it to change the 2-barrel to a 4-barrel on an 89 Ram Charger? Well, you have a TBI system right now, so you're actually deleting the TBI system at the same time. So you need a whole ignition system. You need it's a job, and I'm hoping to do a video on that someday. I haven't found the right candidate yet that needs swapped. The duck side. Nice. Anyway, someday I may well have a video on that, but there are a good few things you have to change. Getting a 4-barrel intake is the easy part. Changing the ignition and then making it run in that truck. Never heard of Mopars in the Canyon. Damn them. Damn it, now I want ice cream. That's what I'm saying. Classic Dude Mike says Honda and Benelli made 6-cylinder motorcycles. Yeah, how long ago? Did they have EFI? Chicken. Oh, yeah, I read that. We did that. Wayne Van Tubergen didn't buy that 49 Plymouth. Thanks for your remarks. David, if I choose to take the Charger up to you, will you come get me if I pull a Jordan? Yes, I will. We could even put that one on the Ram truck, although it would be a bit of a... We'd be pushing it. Good night, C. Kramer. Thanks for being here. Appreciate that. You cannot comprehend the power of the duck side. Oh, wait. Why didn't I hold up this one? The duck side. Yeah. Beanie under the hat. Yeah. There used to be a guy that wandered around town dressed up like that, and we called him the double hat hobo. Haven't seen him in a really long time, but he was around here for many, many years. Yeah, not red, no sun. Only moss necks around here. Well, despite the lack of sun, I've managed to tan myself like several shades darker than I'm supposed to be. Have you guys ever seen my farmer's tan? I'm not whipping it out right now. But it's impressive. I'll just say that. 6th Street Garage. Jamie, 93 octane where I live is over $1 a gallon more at some stations. Is it like that where you live? Yes! It's maddening! Bastards! Still cheaper than race gas, though. My sister put up a link to the merch store. The merch has been flying off the digital shelves in the last couple weeks. I don't know if everybody's getting Christmas presents or what. But I thank everybody for your orders. I make money on that stuff. It's not a ton or anything, but it's something, and it helps. So thank you very much. Oh, I broke the microphone. Good times. Yeah. Wow. Slant 6s are cheap and plentiful. I've been offered a couple 170s, but they're always far away. It's inconvenient. Kelly Jones was running late, but finally made it. That was 30 minutes ago, so you tell me if you missed anything. I don't know. Lance Hill finally managed to catch one of these. Greetings from New Zealand. Welcome. That looks cool. I don't know what it is, but it looks cool. Looks like the kind of thing you'd drive in New Zealand. Thanks for being here. Max Brown, 73 Valiant, slant 6, 4-door, 8 1/4 axle. Really? Hell yeah. T5 5-speed or A833. The T5 really doesn't fit very well. It can be made to fit. The A833, you can use all factory pieces, so it's really down to what kind of party you want to have. Dean Stevens said Joe Walsh used to light campfires in his apartment. Wow. Paul DiLorenzo thinks I should switch back to a carb on the Valiant. I've already discussed twice during this very live stream why I'm not planning on doing that. I appreciate your input. If it were any other car, if it were a V8, it would have a blow-through carburetor on it. I thought the EFI would help me negotiate the small-inch engine and boost. And it should in theory, but in practice so far, not working out that way. Yeah, what kind of party do you want to have? The T5 is a bigger job. Plus, there are no Mopar T5s, so you need an adapter. Yeah. Alan is having an awesome time, and that is great news. Look at, you guys saw the video on Alan's Dart. Look at it when he got it. Look at all the tree pieces and the moss. It's amazing. It actually, I'm sure we'll see that car in another video sometime in the near future, but it's looking a lot better. Let's just say that. There's more of it than there was. It's not missing so many things. Mm-hmm. 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 Phew. I heard a rumor you were going to turbo a mail truck. It's already been done. It's already been done. Oh yeah. We'll see. Stress eating. Too many projects. I'm hungry. The dark side of the duck. Travis Larson. I want to get my Valiant running just to start. Then I'm considering putting a turbo on it. Maybe dropping in a magnificent Mopar V8. Do you feel the turbo on a Slant 6? Yes, you do, my friend. Yes, you do. The turbo kit was $500. I spent several weeks fabricating stuff. Still don't know if the exhaust manifold's going to hold up. There are some things that are not 100% just yet. I tried to do a really nice job. There are a few things that could be improved, though. And the EFI system that I chose is absolute garbage. I wouldn't get that, but it was free, so, it is what it is. But I have no regrets. The question I have, what will the longevity of that be like? There are so many questions left to answer. But for me, I think it was worth it. As far as the power, like even just on 7 pounds, dude. Oh man, that is worlds above, worlds beyond a stock slant. It's ridiculous. Yeah, mine's also a 170, little tiny guy, short stroke. So it should rev, hopefully. Nice, Alan Zitting. Thanks for answering my question. It's a Volare wagon. It's getting a Magnum 5.9 and 4.6 RE swap out of a 2000 Ram. Awesome. That will be great. That will be a great package. You are really going to like that. That same exact setup in my 66 Charger. God, that was great. It had good power, and it was just so nice to cruise on the highway. Really, really was. Until the transmission blew up, but that's this whole other thing. My headphones are worse than usual. It's really irritating. Yeah. Yeah. Buy your gas at Costco. There's no cost. The closest Costco is an hour away. Nice. I've done Wish You Were Here before, Classic Dude Mike. I saw Mark drop in, and I was going to say hi, and... Oh yeah, what's the story on your hat? It's the big fish hat. Women fear me, fish fear me, men turn their eyes away from me as I walk. No beast dares make a sound in my presence. I am alone on this barren earth. And normally, the normal big fish hat is literally big. Mine's the normal height one. Why haven't we heard of Dodge with no name yet? I don't know. I don't know. Mark M also said prime rib night at the local watering hole. Nice. Also jealous. Mm-hmm. Cheaper buying octane booster. Yeah, if it worked, that'd be great. Everybody's wives are buying presents, and now they know. Nice. Oh, the Legend of the Double Head Hobo. Yeah. So Mark M asked about membership upgrade, and I looked it up because I've never even seen the membership screen, and I found the instructions on the internet. He did the same thing, and he doesn't see the option to upgrade. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know, but you're not looking on an iPhone, right? Right? You're not looking on your phone? Looking on a computer? Just checking, because it will not work on an iPhone, and I know you have one. Because our messages are blue. Just thought of that. Should have mentioned it earlier. Anyway, but I don't actually know. Rooster hears Mopers in the Park is being changed to Mopers in the Swamp. That would be fitting. And I'm still upset that no one got footage of me driving the ramp truck with the demon on it through the mud hole. It was glorious, and no one thought to point a camera at it. Tom, looking your way. Anyway. You can go ahead and miss me with the Cybertruck Hot Wheels. Nice. Todd Denio says, for a cracked block, normal use, bring it to temp, open the thermostat, rad cap off, pour in a can or two of evaporated milk. Well, we put Blue Devil in it 8 years ago, and it worked, actually, for quite a while. Yeah. Yeah, I've never heard that one before either. I've heard all kinds of unique cooling system fixes, but not that one. We need to research if we can get a 3.9 ECU and MPFI to work on a slant. Of course we can. But it also needs to work with boost. We'll see. 170 slants are harder to come by. Yes, they are. End of Time asks if you can get new gas tanks and windshields for a Volare. I don't know, but Google does. Just ask Google. Chicken Joe, is an 86 grand Fury for $2,500 non-functional charging system needs a fuel pump a bad idea? I don't know. Probably. Dan Orcutt wants to know if I ever go to Ocean Shores. Used to go now and then when I lived around Puget Sound. Dale's Demons from Ocean Shores. In fact, this picture, which is from the first video, that is in front of Dale's house in Ocean Shores. See, I've been, but I don't go often. Patrick Sullivan just signed on as a Dead Dodge Garage member. Thank you very much, Patrick. If you're hanging out in these lives and you are not a member and you want to support me directly, financially, that would be fantastic. And I thank you for your consideration. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're very welcome, Alan. I'm just so appreciative of the help. I needed it. I really needed it. We'll see. I have an 833 OD, but struggling to find a bell housing. Do I still have one? I think No, I think I sold them all. I think I even sold the cracked one I had. Yeah, did I make... Did McLovin end up with that one? Was he going to weld it? No, we did... Wait, maybe. Yeah, I think I sold him the last one I had. For some reason, OD bell housings used to be everywhere, but they're hard to find now. Do the 3.9 and 225 have the same firing order? No, but yeah, it's fixable. Chicken Joe, I want to throw an OD 833 behind the Magnum Daily Duster project, but a 904 was easier and cheaper. Very true. Very true. I've done it. I put a 4-speed overdrive. No, I put a 4-speed 1-to-1 box behind a Magnum 5.9, and my friend David owns that now, that car. He's in these very comments. Classic Dude Mike, don't you have a fire ring in your yard? I do! We had that going last weekend. Kelly Smith made it late, just slapped some new Goodyear Wrangler Duratrax on the truck in time for snow. Rides like a new truck. Nice. I think my 03 is long overdue for new tires. That probably needs to happen. Jeff Militich, the Valiant has to be fairly light. Any idea how much it weighs? Pretty sure it's sub 3,000 pounds. I don't know how sub 3,000 pounds, but it's ways down there. Fat Guy in Overalls, who is also a member, thank you for that. A crew neck sweatshirt would be real nice. Yes, you can, buddy. Yes, you can. So can I. Red's Garage asked a while ago if the Holley EFI would work better in the Slant 6 Turbo. You know, it's so funny because I've never had great experience with the Sniper, but someone said, try the Sniper too, and I thought about it. I'm thinking about it. I don't need fuel system stuff. I have all of that. I just need the Dealy Bob itself. It would probably work better than the Atomic, but whether it's the best choice, I don't know. I don't think Aces is going to comp me a system, but I do appreciate the fact that I could get a Delio on one. Yeah. I've never been mega excited about getting free parts. I'd rather make my own way. Captain Kurt's Garage, email me your address and I'll send you those upper tubular control arms for a 62 to 74 A body. Really? Because I could really use those for the turbo car. I want to put disc brakes on that. Well, I do want to keep the small bolt though, so I'm probably going to get one of those kits anyway. But I could do it. It could work. I know you've emailed me before, but can you just email me again, deaddodgegarage@gmail.com? Because I'd have to go because of the web store and everything else that happens, I get so many emails that I'll have to go digging. I guess I could probably just search for Kurt. But I'll also forget. So if you would just email me again, that would be a big help. I would. I'm really excited right now. I'm not usually the disc brake guy, but Turbo Valiant. I'm planning some suspension upgrades and disc brakes. I want to make a nice all-around driver that will actually stop and be ridiculous. Jeff Militich's 65 Mustang weighed around 2,400 pounds? Really? That seems low. My 70 Swinger with no front bumper and me in it, and it was a 6-cylinder. Was it 2,700? It had no front bumper, no valance. I think it was missing some other things. It was pretty well stripped. But anyway. We'll see. If you do have one, I'll be in your area week of Turkey Day. I don't think I do. I have several 1-to-1s. And, okay, I do have one that's modified for a weird IBR size, but I think we still need that. I think, yeah, the IBR for that is in Colin's Barracuda, which is outside right now. It doesn't match. It's this whole thing. Anyway. So much going on. Rooster, when do I get moderator status? I don't. Done. Merry Christmas. Use your powers for good. I have yet to miss a live show in 3 years. That's true. That is true. My brother-in-law actually wrote car meat lyrics for Rock Lobster. Huh. Uh-huh. Carnitas! God, I love carnitas. My wife hasn't made that for a long time. I have a 72 Satellite with 318. Just put a mild cam in it. Idle's great, but when I shift to drive or reverse, the car dies unless I gas it. Any suggestions? Yes! You need to tighten up your timing curve. You need more base advance. Also, depending on how mild or not mild your cam is, you may need a loose converter. But dial in more advance. I will bet you, for science, do not drive it this way, but if you start twisting your distributor until it sounds happy, it'll pick up. You'll hear it. I've shown this in videos. Get it to where it sounds happy. Drop it in gear. I bet you it doesn't die. That's something I have experienced many times. Rooster the Gray. Oh, that's so funny. Mark M., I've never worked so hard to give somebody some money. I wish I could make it easy. It's not up to me. Screaming Goat DDG Crewneck. Yeah. That'd be pretty good. God, this is a long list. Screaming Goat. DDG. Crewneck. Sweatshirt. How is a sweatshirt made? And how does it get made? Sweatshirts. Great video. Great video. There's a Jamie in it. Not me. Better one. Oh yeah, no water in the shop yet, but Alan will not give up. Classic Dude Mike, would a Paxton supercharger be any good on a Slant 6? I'm confident it would be. Dave Freeman says his 2015 convertible Mustang was only 2,900 pounds. That seems really low. Chicken Joe, yes, I actually am worried about 9-inch drums. And the only go watch the video of Alan's 68 Dart sedan from 2 weeks ago. It's bad, dude. It's the only time I've ever been scared. I've test driven so many cars over there with sketchy brakes, but riding the 9-inch drums in that car, and one of them was like warped and messed up and everything, but still, they worked, and whew, that was rough. So yeah, I don't want to ever be there. Hi! What's up with you? How you doing? I haven't seen you all weekend. You've been at Grandma's house. I picked you up in the Charger. That was fun. Then we went to 7-Eleven. It wasn't fun? We went to 7-Eleven and all the weird people really liked it. They did. And one of them asked, is that a CUDA? It's not a CUDA. What's up? What's new? What's happening? Nothing. Just saying hi. I bet someone's saying hi to you right now. No, I haven't given my sister the sticker. It's in the Challenger. And what's funny is I went over to pick up her kid one morning and I friggin' forgot. Because he was late for school. Rooster says hi. Dave Freeman says hi. Your Uncle Peter says hi. Your Aunt Caitlin says hi. Everyone says hi. Fox Can Fix It made it. Grammy says hi. Bullwag says bye. And she's gone. I think she had a happy Halloween. We went to a Halloween party at my younger brother's new house, which was cool. I was very tired. I kind of just napped in a chair. And then we trick-or-treated like 5 blocks. It started pouring rain, and we went home. It was terrible. Yes, I have a sticker for you. It's in the Challenger. Yeah, Rooster got promoted to having a job. The pay is terrible, and Alan, what did I tell you? Because you offered to help multiple times before you ever came over here. It's a nearly thankless job, and the pay is terrible. Something like that. Anyway, welcome to it. Yeah. AMC guy's 2016 Mustang GT weighs like 3,700 pounds. That's what I was going to say. The Challenger's like 4,000 pounds. It's a big car, but yeah. Oh, it smells like dinner. Oh, I'm excited. Yeah, Bullwag. Yep, new Challengers are like 4,000. Yep. It's kind of too fat to fly. It's still plenty fast with that 300 horsepower Pentastar. I have no problems with that. Chicken Joe, my dad's 74 Duster has manual 10 inches in the front. The Demon has 10-inch drums, and I don't mind them, but it also has a manual transmission. And at the end of my last drag strip run, I was riding those 10-inch drums, and it really wasn't slowing down from 80 very well. And I hit the return road like kind of at speed. And yeah, I'm still never going to put disc brakes on that car, but I'm also not planning to drag race it anymore. Oh yeah. David says 3 pedals are better. Someone asked how the 66 Charger is faring. Well, we've been meaning to do a follow-up video. So if he drives it up here, we'll do that. But he says 3 pedals are better. No automatic transmission computer problems. Burnouts and 391 gears. Hell yeah. Yeah, it absolutely bucketed rain, like right when we decided to be done with with trick-or-treating. Chris Freemesser had 550 trick-or-treaters. That's insane. Okay, Dave Freeman's very, very wrong about how much his 2015 Mustang weighed. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Oh, had to sell it for medical reasons. That's unfortunate. Yeah. IB Anonymous. Hello, Jamie. When are you getting that new intake for the Turbo Valiant? I forgot it. I wasn't. And then Tom took the piss out of it by showing it in a video. It's messed up. It's very messed up. But now I think my next job is going to be making a multi-point port fuel injection manifold for the slant. Yeah. Carnivore Customs. Holly 390 4-barrel blow-through carb is what I'm planning to use on my 65 Valiant 225 slant project. Any thoughts? Not really. Jesus. Rooster's adding additional rules. Yeah, it should work well, I hope. I didn't know they had a blow through 390. That's very interesting. I might be needing one of those. I want EFI for this project. It's the only way I can see it. And for like anything else, I would be doing a blow through carb. But for this one thing, this very specific thing, I think the EFI is a good idea. And yeah, God, it's been like a year and a half since we talked about the initial turbo slant plan when I released the very first turbo slant video, long before I got the Valiant. And Dan Tupper and I were going back and forth, like, could we use Jeep parts? Could we do this? Could we adapt that? Could we use 3.9 stuff? Yeah, because again, and that just, you'd have to go many, many live streams back to find that conversation. But the point is, the multi-point was always my idea. The reason I used the atomic throttle body setup is because I had it and it was free. So put it on there. But anyway. Yes, that 4-barrel intake Tom has is very nice. Except it's missing a carb plate. I have to get one. Not really. I don't remember what I was responding to. Mike Graham is here and says, new here. I have Aspen Volare parts in the Portland, Oregon area. Didn't we email each other about Volare parts like a really long time ago? Was that not you? Because someone reached out to me and was in that area and had like everything I needed for my Volare except a grill. And your name sounds familiar, but I could be wrong. I'm not very good with names, frankly, or remembering things. Nice. Yes, we did. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Cool. I don't own that anymore. And I just let, there's so much in life. So things just end up like, bye. But I always had it in the back of my head. That car initially was going to be my turbo slant build. It's just I decided I wanted something better. But that was why I needed parts for it, because I wanted to make it less bad. But anyway, I did finally sell that and got a better platform. Yeah. Yuck. Baby, don't fear the duckies. God. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Thoughts on using EFI off a supercharged Buick 3800? Interesting idea. Hadn't thought of that. It's a much bigger engine, but still be a good match for a 225. I'm sure you could change the injectors and find a setup that works. But the problem with that is, yeah, you could start with that, but then you have to get that computer jailbroken, tuned to your specifications, etc. Yeah. Yeah. Drop the axe like Lizzie Borden if people start with the political stuff. Yes, we've been over that before. Yes, that has always been a rule. What do you think about, do you have a 4-barrel carb? What thoughts do you have about a 4-barrel carb on my log head small 6? Probably not worth it. Dave Freeman, you and my uncle are bad influences. You tempt me, sir, with commando parts. My uncle said, well, if you're going to do that, just drop in a 360. No. Oh, Mike Graham says, saw you at Woodburn. You walked right by me and my car. Ah! Is it that one? Because that's awesome. Nice. I was recognized a few times at the Woodburn. I've talked about this on the live, but obviously you weren't here before. Welcome, by the way, if I didn't say that. Yes, my sister does typically give a warning before people to the corner. I have received a message. What is it? It's from Evan. Is this the, Oh. Nice. Someone else recommended that I get one of the 2-barrel ones. I don't have a 2-barrel manifold. But Evan just lent me the EFI PBD replacement. That's very interesting. We need to put that on something someday. I don't know what. I'm pretty committed to 4-barrel on the turbo slant. I didn't say anything. I yeah. Sorry. Rubber banding robot voice? Oh, crap. I just noticed I've got the bad Wi-Fi thing. Ah. Stop it! Oh, wait. Hold on. Is it this? Did that fix it? Huh. Weird. Thanks. No idea. I am. Jesus. I don't know if you can hear me at all. Install. Peter says you can hear me. EFI's making it come back. I'm not on Wi-Fi. Jiggle the cord. I apologize if the audio is terrible. The good news is I was just about to leave. I am on wired internet. I'm totally on wired internet. Straight up 2003 streaming quality. Yeah, I see. It's got the stupid bad internet logo. It's the bad Wi-Fi logo, but I'm not on Wi-Fi. I'm on wired LAN. Tell your daughter to pedal faster. That's funny. Oh, the internet's back. I don't know what that was about. Good news then. Good night, Paul Shea. Hey, it's go home time. Ooh, this one's super out of tune. I don't even know. That was fun. A little bit of excitement in your life. I don't know what that's about, but don't go into the light. If you're with someone who's dying, do you tell them to go toward the light or away from the light? You know, like when a mama bear comes out from behind a tree and makes 2 collection poles toward herself? You don't know what I'm talking about, man. Which key is that in? I've been thinking lately about the people that I meet, the car wash on the corner and the hole in the street, the way my ankles hurt with shoes on my feet, and I wonder if I'm gonna see tomorrow. Father, forgive me. God damn it. I read 2 things. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us, we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue, and then we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. See ya, Mexican Speck. I was in the army, but I never dug a trench. I learned to bust my knuckles on a monkey wrench. I go to town to drink, give the girls a pinch, but I don't think they ever even notice me. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us, we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue, and then we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. We'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. We'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. Thought the video was fixed. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go eat dinner. Thanks, everybody. Les Claypool's bastard son. You should see my new band. Sounds good, Dave. And remember, if they don't know what you're supposed to be doing, they don't know when you're not doing it. She's my little slant 6. You don't know what I got. You sound so much like Bob Dylan. It's nuts. Well, I was trying to sound like John Prine, so... My name is Mud. My name is Mud. Okay, bye. Good night. Thanks everybody for hanging out. See you in the comments. See you next Sunday. Father forgive us, etc. Bye now.